Hey, how's it going? This is Kayaz, and I hope that you're doing well. So, I just wanted to share with you the day that my life changed. And this happened over a series of days or weeks or over a while that I discovered that the only way that I can change is for me to change, or the only way to make the things in my life change is for me to actually change and to transform what I want to see happen. Because I used to just focus on getting results, but I didn't focus on change. But the moment that I focus on change, then I started getting different results. So the key for me was to actually focus on change and not focus on the results. And this gave me a different way of seeing things. This gave me a different awareness of how I can relate to the world that is around me. Sort of like changing how I see things and my attitude towards things that frustrate me. Because there are a lot of things that are happening that I know would be better if someone who cared about people was doing something about it. And there are so many things that are around me right now that I'm not happy with, but it's all about the attitude or the point of view that I take with it, or my vantage point, which is the only thing that I can control at the end of the day. Because there are so many aspects to power and control to this society that it's impossible to actually know the right thing to do at the right time, or the most effective thing to do. So the only thing that I have been doing is focusing on changing myself and trying to transcend what I am in order to change my environment. So I have to change first, and then I will make my environment change with me. Because if I try to change my environment without changing myself, then my environment is going to change me. So, being a product of nature and nurture, I have to first nurture myself so that my nature changes. So, it's like being in a room and changing the temperature on a thermostat so that I know what degree of heat or cold I should endure, or what aspect of myself I should discard, what about myself I should embrace. So counting your blessings is the most important thing that anyone can ever do, because this aligns you with gratitude. This aligns you with yourself. Life, at the end of the day, is all about alignment, because the race is not to the swift, right? Bread is not to the wise. Bread is not to the ones who have a lot of degrees, but time and chance happen to everybody. So there's going to be a time when you have a chance. So you have to be aligned when that time comes so that you're able to receive what is due to you. So understanding that it is all about alignment would let you realize that since you're alive, there's always something to be happy about. Or since you're watching this, then there's something that you can be grateful for, because in comparison, your problems are nothing compared to someone else's. But in reality, your problems are all that matter. So when you're able to count your blessings, and when you're able to keep your head up, when you're able to monitor your own inner conversation and your own attitude, then you will determine where you're going to be, because it's all about choice, destiny, and this is the question or the quest that you're on. So if you ask yourself how you can get out of this situation, then you're now on a quest that will lead you towards your destiny. So when you're able to count your blessings, it means that you're able to see life for what it really is, that there are good things and there are bad things. And acknowledging the good does not mean that you're living in a fantasy world where nothing matters. But acknowledging the good means that you're balancing what is good, or you're actually leveraging the things that are good for the things that you want to see. So this is like creating your own affirmations, like what I like to do is I just record my own affirmations and then I just hear them sometimes, because sometimes the best things that I'm gonna hear are the things that I say to myself, and the worst things that I'm ever gonna hear are the things that I've already said to myself. So the things that I whisper in my heart, the things that I say to myself, these are the things that have the biggest impact other than what people say to me, because that can always be changed. I can depending on, like, I can get a certain result depending on what result I want to get by how I appear to someone else. So I could just wear a suit so that I can get compliments, or I can do certain things, but it's all about what I want and what I say to myself and how I count the blessings that are around me. Because certain things, the smallest things, like having someone who cares about you, or someone who would actually call to see if you slept well, this is a blessing that a lot of people don't have, or good health or something like that. And when you're able to change your mindset to a growth mentality, to have a growth mindset, which means that you're just focused on the things that promote your growth. You're focused on the things that add more, or that multiply, or the things that are fruitful in your life. Then this is a growth mindset that is emerging, because through you acknowledging the things that are positive, then you're adding on to more positive, and you're just putting it out in the universe, and the universe has a way of hearing you. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and actually seek and you will find. So when you're actually seeking, you're going to find what you're looking for. And what you have to do is to put that into motion in the first place, because everything is judged or governed by this law of causality. So there's cause and effect, and this is in the Matrix too, when the Merovingian is talking to Cypher, is talking to Trinity, Morpheus, and Neo. The moment before he kisses the other woman, I'm forgetting her name, but then that's my favorite scene in the second Matrix, because he speaks about the truth that there's only one law in the universe. There's a bang and there's a world, and the cause of the bang to me is God, and the cause of the bang to someone else is nothing. But we live in a causality universe where you plant a seed and you get a tree. So with this causality, it means that it has to start somewhere. So certain things that you don't see in your life, you have to start them somewhere, and applying the golden rule that do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Or basically putting it, you just have to do what you want to receive. So if you want to get a lot of money randomly, then you should give a lot of money randomly. So this is the coarse understanding of this principle. So understanding that you have the power through causality, because you are a cause, you are an effect of sex, right? Someone had sex and then they had you, so now you are the effect. But then now you're able to cause certain things, because now you can say I am that I am. So through this you have the ability to cause certain things to take shape, and you're able to create different matrices. You're mating, and this is why sex is everything. So understanding this basic outlook of the world would change everything, because this is the foundation. The foundation is so basic, it looks like it's nothing, but this is everything. And this is how my life changed, and this is just me, like how I would choose to count my blessings even when everything is going wrong, and when things are at their worst. Because as a nation, or as a person who lives in Africa or Zimbabwe, then I've been through a lot of different things, difficult things that a lot of people in different places may not be able to relate to, because it's savage. So understanding that there are certain things that I've been through and I'm still standing, and there's certain things that you've been through and you're still standing, and a lot of people have been through worse things, maybe similar things, or even easier things, and some people can't handle easier, and some people can handle worse. So understanding that you have something to be thankful for, even if it's just that experience that made you wiser, because you never lose, right? You're gonna win or you're gonna learn. You never lose. So understanding that point of view, you're just counting your blessings every time. Every time something's going bad, it means that it's something that you are capable of handling, and it means that you're still in control, because it's all about causality. A lot of people do not want to take responsibility for when things go wrong, but understanding that there's a cause and there's an effect will let you know that there is a certain reason why something has happened, and your job is just to find these causes and create a new cause so that you get a different effect. So understanding this law of causality will change your life dramatically, because when you know that you are a cause, like the same way that God causes everything, and you have the same ability to cause everything within your world, within your universe, then this means that you are engaging this cosmic power, and you're able to make your life whatever you want it to be. So the choice is really yours at this point. At this juncture, you're able to choose anything that you want to choose, which will set you off on this quest or this destiny, because this is all about alignment. This is all about causality. This is all about your attitude, which aligns you. This is all about how you interpret everything that comes your way, good or bad. So this art or this muscle has to be developed through trial and error. Sometimes you're gonna find a difficult situation that is hard to put into a positive light, and sometimes it's gonna be like that. But in any case, you're just focusing on the underlying, the basic principle of causality, that all right, something caused this and this is the effect. So for you to have different effects, you need to change the causes. So this is how you actually change your life. This is how you change the things around you, and this is how you become a master of your own universe, by knowing that there's this law of causality. So understanding this principle will change everything dramatically, and this is how my life changed. So I just wanted to share this with you, because this is to me, this was very, very profound, and this was how I discovered myself, and how I just discovered myself more. Know thyself, and you shall know the universe and the God and the gods. And through me knowing that there's causality, and causality causes everything. It causes vibration, it causes magnetism, it causes polarity, it causes rhythm, it causes gender. Everything is caused by causality. So this causality happens in the mind. So everything is mental. This universe is all in your mind. Everything you're seeing, hearing, feeling, touching, tasting, having, drinking, feeling, sitting on, walking on, wearing, is all mental. It was created by a mind, and it's affecting your mind. So understanding that you have the final say on what affects your mind and what doesn't will give you the power in your hands. This is the great cause of everything. So how you engage this information with your mind will give you a different effect, because you are the cause, and the cause happens in the mind. So this mind acts on instincts, it acts on emotion, and it acts on thoughts. So how you think about things instinctively, or how you have these emotional thoughts or irrational emotional thoughts, is what causes certain effects that may or may not be desirable for you. So understanding that you have to take care of how you actually process information, and how you actually get in tune with your own thoughts, and how you bring it to fruition. Because if you're emotionally engaged and not making the correct choices because you make emotional, irrational choices, this is the cause of certain problems. So understanding this and being more introspective, keeping a journey or a journal of your journey, is something that could help you. This is something that helped me. And when I realized that everything is mental and everything is cause and effect, then I was able to look at myself more with greater awareness, and see that some of the things that I'm doing are not the best things for me to do, and some of the things that I should do are things that I should implement. So this develops certain habits, and these habits are causes, and these habits had certain effects, and these effects were designed to have certain effects as well. So then you just create this feedback loop in your own self, in your own being, so that you can have the results that you want. It will take you at least a month to change your life, because it takes about 21 days to create a habit, which is 3, the number of stability, and 7, the number of perfection. So you need the trinity of perfection. You need 21. So 21 days will create this new habit in you, and then through this you'll be able to just have automatic blessings, and you'll be automatically aligned with the things that you're looking for. And this is the quest, this is the journey, this is the destination. So I'm really happy to share this information with you, and especially if it's going to impact you, because it changed my life. So understanding this, and this is just the basics of Think and Grow Rich, The Secret, all of these books, they're just speaking about causality. So causality is within your hands, and the more that you read those types of books, you get a deeper grasp on what I'm talking about. But understanding this one principle will change everything. This is the Pareto principle, that 80% of your effort will come from 20% of your action. So this is the 20% that is vital in everything that you're ever gonna do, and this is a guarantee. So thank you a lot for watching this, and I really appreciate you, and I'll see you soon in the next video.